Today I'm going to show you how to change the presser feet and the needles on the Brother CS7000X sewing machine. I'm Jen, and I taught myself how to sew last year. I'm still very much a beginner, but I create this content to help other beginner sewists learn all the tips and tricks I'm learning along the way. So if you haven't subscribed yet and want to join the journey, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to connect with you. All right, so I've got you all nice and zoomed in here. So to start off with, we're going to go with the presser foot. The presser foot is this little piece right here, which literally looks like a foot. So if you're like me, and when people said, put your foot down, you know, in other sewing videos, and you're like, what? That's what they're talking about right here. And on this particular model of sewing machine, which is my favorite as a beginner, it's actually very simple. So you see right here, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little black button right at the very back here. And you're just going to remove it, you're just going to press that button in, boop, and there you go. It is all set. You would just go ahead and replace that with the other kind of sewing presser foot of your choice. The only exception that is different is the walking foot, and I'm more than happy to do a video on how to install and remove a walking foot. Let me know if you'd like to know me to go over that. Let me know in the comments below. So to put this on, again, there is a little lever right here. I don't know if you can see, but you're just going to bring it down. Oops, bring it down here. Oopsie. As you can see, I'm a little bit rusty on this, honestly. It kind of magnetizes, and you can lift up that way. So I'll show you with a different angle as well. It's slightly zoomed out again here. So this is actually the knob, the button switch thing that you would press to both release and install the presser foot. So I'll show you, because now you can actually see where I was pressing. Again, this is for this particular machine. To take the presser foot off, you're just going to press this button right at the very back here. And there you go. And then to put it back on, you're going to press this. You're going to press this down, and that's going to bring this part right here onto the little bar that will attach it and kind of almost magnetize it. So let me show you. Hopefully it works this time and it isn't as finicky. Sometimes you have to get it in exactly the right spot. There we go. Nope, see, there you go. All right, even when you've done this a lot, it still doesn't work all the time, but you know, there you go. And then boop, you're all ready to go. The needle is a little bit different. So with this machine, it comes with this little doohickey, which is basically like a screwdriver, essentially, that you use for the particular pieces that you'll need to get into the most often. So usually this. So I found out the hard way just now, because it's been a while. You want to use this part of the screwdriver on this particular, when you're removing and installing the needles, just because the other one didn't work as well. So when you're remove the needle here, you're going to grab it kind of with you're not going to grab it, but you're going to have a pinched fingers right here to make sure it doesn't fall. I have actually loosened this already because it was a little finicky. But you're just going to put your little screwdriver part. There's probably a term for this. I just can't remember. And you're going to twist it toward yourself like this. Okay? And then once it loosens, you can just kind of do it with your fingers. And this is the important part. Do you see how I have it kind of pinched? This is why you need to have it like this, because you can then gently grab the needle, and that is how you remove it. To reinstall it, it's exactly the same thing. However, you want to make sure that, I don't know if you can see, there's a little part right up top here. It's like a little button-y part thing. You want to make sure it actually touches that. Do you see how it does that? So you want to make sure you're putting it with the flat side on the needle here. You'll see there's a flat part, and then there's a shiny part, or like a smooth kind of cylinder part almost, I guess. That's not the term at all, but you just want to make sure that the flat side is facing backwards. So you're going to go ahead, you're just going to, again, with those pinched fingers, push it all the way up so that it's touching that little round part right there. And then you're going to go in and just the opposite of what you did before, okay? So you're going to do righty-tighty. You're going to go backwards, and you're just going to tighten it. You don't want to completely make it super tight, but you definitely do not want to have it loose, because that's when it can fall when you're sewing, and it can be a problem and get into the lower parts of your sewing machine, and then you have to open this all up, and I've done that before. So don't do that. Okay, all right, see, it's already tightened there, and there you go. Now you're all set to start sewing. So that is how you replace and install the presser feet and the needles on the Brothers CS7000X sewing machine. Let me know if you found this helpful, and make sure to leave a comment with other topics that you would like me to go over in the future.